You know, sometimes when you own a house, things just wear out and things have to be replaced, such as the pillars on my front porch. So, in this episode, I will be going back in time and showing you some pictures of the porch pillar replacement. Say that 10 times fast. Porch pillar replacement. uh, that project. And so if you like this type of content, please let me know by popping in a comment. This is very unscripted, so, you know, mistakes and all. I just want to show that, yeah, this is from the heart and all of that. But it needed to get done. Its structure. So I will show you some pictures of how I did it. And so if you like this type of content, please subscribe for more. And you can hit that little bell icon and select all so you don't miss anything. And also give this a like, a good thumbs up. So let's go. All right, so I am going to be talking to you about this. That's a corner post, and it was all rotted out. And obviously I had to be replaced. I actually put a board up next to it to hold up the roof. And you can see some more rot and another board, and it looked like a little mouse hole. Somebody made a little nest in there, and we had to clean it out. Anyway, so all of those pillars had to be removed. I had to take the railing down in order to get at it, and with a couple of screws undone and a couple of pops with the sledgehammer, they popped out. So here are the replacement 6x6 posts that I am replacing it with. It allows more structure, and it's a lot stronger. So here's another view of that bad corner post that I had to reinforce with a I guess it was a 2x6, and used it for bracing. So it's really important when you take out these posts, you have to make sure that they are properly braced so the roof doesn't cave in on you. That would be a bad day. So here's another shot, and I had to take some decorative type of pieces of wood off of there, so that's why you see those stripes up at the top of the ceiling. And here's my dog, Ronan. He passed over the January. Had a heart problem. Anyways, he was the manager there. And then here's some more bracing that I put up. Hold up the roof while I take out the other pillars. And I have the other two pillars ready to go. And so what I did is I rounded over the edges and cut them to length with a skill saw. Unfortunately, at that time, I didn't have a way to do a video. So this is why I had pictures. So yeah, somebody was making a nest, a little home in those pillars, and that's what was left on the floor. And it was starting to rot out. Yeah, we live in a rural area, and there are some cornfields, and they just grab the corn and just bring it into their little home. And some of them even had wasp nests. There's a nice wasp hotel in there. So that'll reduce the amount of flying insects. And so here's some more bracing I put up. Made sure that I used clamps and they're real tight. So when I put in the pillars, I make sure that everything is square. And these pillars are a little bit smaller in diameter than the other ones, but they're a lot stronger. They're not hollow. So there's some pillars that I installed. guess it's pretty well self-explanatory. The most challenging one was the corner, because the decking got bad too, so I had to replace that little section and make a patch. And so I had to move that one pillar over a few, and then I put in the and I pounded it back in place, and lo and behold, it fit and nice and square. So, special shout out to Carter Lumber for helping me with this project. And yeah, that one board got twisted over time because it was outside for a little longer than expected. So what I do is I put up the post, I mark it, and then I cut it. So everything is scribed. Didn't really have to use any measuring, just scribing it. And for me, that actually creates a better fit. And the pitch of the roof did not change, in case anybody was asking. It all stayed the same. I actually went up onto the roof and tried to jiggle it around, and it wasn't going anywhere. It was nice and secure. And so I used timber ties to put the posts in on a toenail. So there's 4 timber ties at the top and 4 at the bottom. Now the header is wrapped with aluminum, so in case you were wondering why I didn't use any hurricane ties, that's why. With the timber ties, it's plenty strong. And we tried to use the roof. Now that one looks like it's slanted, but it's always looked like that. And I think they do that just so it could shed water. But it could also be an optical illusion, because if you go out there right now, you won't see that. So everything is going to get painted and stained. Oh, there's my Ronin. Man, I miss that dog. And my brother and my dad. So here are all of the railings that I had to rebuild, because the rot even got down onto the lower rails. So I had to strengthen them and replace some of the wood, and then made little spacers. Since the pillars were smaller in diameter, I had to put spacers in there. Otherwise, I'd have to replace the entire railing, and that just wasn't worth it. So I had to work on them. And so you can see that it was a lot of work. It took a while for me to do all this. Probably a week to 10 days from demo to final install. So all of the railings there are all installed and look good, and it's gone through a whole bunch of storms, and of course all this heavy snow that we've had, and it's been doing really well. Also, the pitch of the gutter didn't change. So thanks for watching, and please like and share this video with everybody you know. Please subscribe and hit that little bell icon, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.